It's crazy to me, man.
This nigga said he
And I just want God to bless me, man. That's all. I
have you
pray to God.
ever had a nigga borrow money from you, and then when you ask for your money that back, they be like, take your little shit. Take your little money. I don't give a fuck about this money. Obviously you did when you begged me for it. And what is he borrowing money for when it pertains to this show? What do you guys see in front of you that this man can be paying for? I welcome you to go look over his YouTube channel. I've been following this man on YouTube, I'm going to say probably for over 3 or 4 years. At least. This is his YouTube channel. Can you please, and I know we got content creators here in the chat. We all got subscriptions with this service and that service and this service and that service to make our shows pop. Can you tell me one thing this nigga is spending money for that is dedicated to this show? I'm not talking about his life and his rent. I'm talking about something that he only has for this show, like a way to stream it. Some sort of graphics, some sort of enhancement. No. He probably paying for some views. He probably buying some views and some likes that he's not getting paid for because YouTube sees those bots. And that's what these motherfuckers be doing. Y'all be thinking these motherfuckers balling because they got 100,000 views. Y'all don't know they paying for that shit. They ain't getting paid for all that shit. YouTube see that shit. These motherfuckers doing numbers just like me. Don't ever get it twisted.
God answered my prayer. God answered my prayer 2 days ago. God, I prayed a prayer to God. I was in my, you wasn't even around. I prayed a prayer to God. I said, God, please show me a sign that you with me. As soon as I prayed that prayer, God showed me a sign. Then I prayed another prayer. I said, God, I don't believe that. Because, you know.
So he asked God to show him a sign that he was with him. So God had somebody give him some money. He said, I don't believe you. I want more. I want more. Give me more. What she said? I want your money. You owe me money. Ain't that what Dragon Right said? You owe me money.
Human sometimes. Sometimes we like, man, this shit ain't real. I did it again. I said, God, please show me a second sign that you with me. My phone rang from a Japan number, and I ain't even answer it. I'm just like, okay, thank you, God. I know you real. I know you real.
So you are that.
Hey, yo, it's over.
You are that unconnected that when a call comes in from Japan, you don't know who it is, and it surprises you that it's from Japan. Nigga, if I got a phone call from Japan, I'd be like, where my niggas at? Where my niggas at now? Oh shit, nigga, you in Osaka. You ain't got no homies overseas, nigga. You supposed to be an alpha male. You a chosen one. You a leader. You big trend. You the big brother. But you ain't got nobody calling you from overseas that ain't suspect. And then you don't even take the call. Speaking of which, let me write this down to my sister if you watching, because I know you do be watching sometimes. Lerato, I have been meaning to call you, ma'am. We got to figure out what our times look like. Maybe I should just Google it so I can figure out what time is a good time to call you. Because I don't want to be calling you in the middle of the night. You just got married and shit. That's crazy.
For me, y'all, I'm literally draining.
Little sick.
I'm draining right now because I've spent my whole entire legacy helping you. Now it's time for you to help me out. Like, help me, man. Please. And I'm not like I said, I'm not like the other YouTubers. I'm not just trying to tell y'all shit and be like,
wait a minute. He didn't reach into the bowels of his ingenuity and say, let me create another course. How do I bring more value into existence so that I'm able to compensate myself more handsomely? Because that's the law of compensation, Trend. They don't teach you that in the church. I know. They don't teach you that in the church. They just tell you to give money. The more you give, the more he gives to you. So just keep on giving, because it's really true that you can't be God-given, no matter how you try. But then they tell you, if you want to be blessed, pay your tithes and your offering. If you want more, give it to the Lord. That's them songs y'all be telling people. But y'all don't tell people about the law of compensation, which literally says you are in the existence is indebted to you based on how much value you provide. That's just the way it is. That's why you got hoes that can charge that much. That's why you got teachers that can charge that much. That's why you got professionals who can charge that much. That's why you got coaches and teachers and psychics and lawyers and doctors who can charge that much because they add that kind of value. Look at Michael Jackson. Look at Beyonce. Look at Prince. Look at people who have written things and created things and invented things that have changed the way we do everything. Trend, you don't add nothing to the ethos except your opinion. You don't study, you don't research, you don't read. You don't know astrology. You don't know cosmology. You don't know anything about philosophy or politics or real estate or financial literacy. Like, there's so much you can't offer. I can Google a couple of random niggas who can provide you at least reading somebody else's book. It's a nigga on YouTube right now whose birth name is David. He goes on YouTube by the name Elmer Lockhart Jr. That is his grandfather's name. His grandfather was mentored by Neville Goddard. This nigga will go online and read you a Neville Goddard book and get 2 million views. He's providing something that we don't have access to. Because where's the nearest Neville Goddard book? These were books that were sold to individual people at one time. This man sold books one-on-one. So you're hardly going to find one, but the knowledge is whoa. And this man literally will go on. There's somebody who read Francis Cress Welsing's The ISIS Papers. Broke it down into 5 videos and made videos about it. Trent, what are you providing? What value do you bring even from this video? You took the comments off, but you kept the video up to tell people, I don't give a fuck what you think. I'm still gonna beg. You talking about Neville Goddard? Oh my God, fantastic. Now, the thing about Neville Goddard is he was actually trained by this other man named Abdul. And he took everything that man told him and wrote it and put it in books. And Neville Goddard really taught Christians that they are God. They had a hard time receiving it, just like Reverend Ike. But, those of us who know. But you don't have a conversation about anything. I could run y'all through this nigga's channel right now and show you. Matter of fact, I will. Never mind. I might have to do a show on him. I'm trying to stay off his ass, y'all, if y'all can't tell. I really am trying to stay off of his ass. I'm hoping that he gets the message. Because I don't want to do it. I don't like to beat up on boys. It really isn't something I enjoy. I don't like to beat up on nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm really hoping that he did this one money grab and he goes back to walking up and down the street telling people they ain't shit for not buying his course. At least provide something. You couldn't come up with a course. Okay, so you say you feel feelings, right? Let me give you an idea. And the ethos will pay me my share. Because I'm providing value right now. So I don't have to beg you. Why don't you create a course outlining and discussing and teaching people about their feelings and how understanding your feelings and knowing about your feelings will help you tap into more of your God consciousness or your chosen oneness or whatever you guys call it. Because you said you feel feelings, but you never did name one. So what are people supposed to feel about that? You just want them to guess? You're starting to look like a well, not starting, baby. You wouldn't be in the breakdown playlist if you didn't already, and you've been there for quite a while.
Get better. Help your life. Smile. Slow motion to this side. I'm not fuck that bullshit.
Wait a minute. Why you gotta throw shit? Wait a minute. Hold on. You talking about Ralph Smart, and I didn't even catch that shit. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you about that nigga. Ralph Smart wrote 2 or 3 books. He's been on the bestsellers list. Trent, how many books have you written? Actual books where people could gather. You're not Ralph Smart. Oh my God! Thank you for reminding me. When I first asked existence, I was like, I feel like I need to start meditating, and I don't know how. And I had a couple homegirls who taught me a little bit how to meditate, and I was really grateful to them. But I found this 20-minute meditation. I can't find it no more. It's gone. But it was a 20-minute DNA activation meditation, like a DNA cleansing regeneration meditation. And it was Ralph Smart. And I would go on the mountain every single day and listen to that meditation and close my eyes and go wherever the fuck I was supposed to go. And from there, I went to China. Bitch. So don't try to throw shade on a nigga who's actually providing value while you sitting here begging. Because one thing Ralph Smart ain't never did was come to the people and beg for rent. Never had to.
Nigga, I'm telling you straight up, I need your help. Help me, please. I'm sinking, y'all. I'm Trent. I'm your big brother. I'm always here every single day. I've been living this shit forever.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Trent. It's the porn stash. Nobody trusts it. You gotta do something. You gotta grow some facial hair, baby. It's not. I ain't throwing shade. I'm telling you the truth, little nigga. Ain't nobody gonna take you seriously. You 35 years old and you ain't got no facial hair. What the fuck is tea? And if you're not gonna grow no facial hair, cut that fucking mustache off because you look like a scammer. You look like a car salesman. You look like a cocaine dealer. If you don't like it, cut the fucking mustache off.
With you, I've been here. I'm him. I just need your help financially so I can get out of this pitfall. Only thing I need is at least $5,000, $8,000, and I can pay my fucking bills.
Okay, so what you're telling me is that you haven't even sat down, because if you are who you say you are, then you understand the power of scripting. Where's it at? Nigga, you fucking playing with me right now. See, I didn't even really watch this like I was supposed to the first time, and maybe because I wasn't with the breakdown crew. But nigga, you fucking playing with me right now. Because what you telling me, you just said that you only need $5,000 to $8,000. But on Thursday, August 22, 2024, I knew exactly how much money I needed. By a certain date, right here, it says upcoming expenses. Car insurance by October 25th, and that by a different, both of them right there. I know exactly how much they cost, so I know exactly how much money I need to be saving right now toward upcoming expenses. But you just said you needed $5,000 to $8,000, which means you hadn't sat down and thought about it, have you? You haven't sat down and written it out. You haven't sat down and budgeted. You haven't sat down and even thought about your resources. You haven't even sat down and scripted it. You know, some of us have to do shit like this. You know, big brother trend. Let me show you something, big brother trend. Sometimes you just got to write a little thank you note to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you need something, you gotta write a check for what you need and put it in your wallet and just allow that thing to. I ain't say go do nothing with that damn dumbass check, motherfucker. I said put it in your wallet, put that energy in your wallet and allow it to manifest. Sometimes you gotta write yourself a little thank you note. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for compensating me for. You know when the motherfuckers owe you money, or when you had a lawsuit pending or whatever, Nigga, sometimes you gotta start learning how to use that big brother power you say you have. How come I'm not out here begging and you my big brother? You sound stupid. Maybe you need to subscribe to my channel.
Be hit. I'm not gonna be rich, but I can still pay my bills. I just need y'all to help me, bro, because helping you has put me in a fucking bind, man.
This nigga ain't got no kids. This nigga ain't even got a child. I don't know what I just did. Hold on. Let me fix it. This nigga don't even have a child. This nigga doesn't even own a pet. And he's sitting here begging y'all for money. Hush, girl. You tell everybody's business. You gotta put everybody in their place. You gonna put everybody in their place, Della? Huh, Della? No, real talk. This nigga has no responsibility whatsoever. And you know his demographic is young black girls. You know it fucking is. Matter of fact, I'm gonna find out. This nigga he's asking single black mothers, just like Umar Johnson, to spare him some change. And that's disgusting. I had to have a conversation a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. I was walking into Walmart. Not Walmart. I'm not a Walmart girl. I was walking into Target. And there was a dirty. He looked like he might have almost been feral. But there was a white man standing outside Walmart. And the reason why his race is significant is because, like most of them niggas, his dumb ass asked me if I could donate some money to him. And I said, you see my daughter? I just got out of my car with a child, and you got the nerve to ask me for some money? I said, you could go sell that ass for more money than I would make in an hour at work because of the color of your skin. Oh, man, fuck that shit. I said, so now you mad. You was just asking. I was mad a minute ago when you was asking me for money, but I'm leveling that motherfucking playing field and you mad. It's amazing you get mad when I talk about the fact that you a white man in America and you got some nerve to be asking a black woman in America for change. Nigga, fuck you. Suck my dick. I ain't gonna pay you for it, though. Anyway, let me get us back over here. This nigga ain't got no responsibility whatsoever. He don't even have a fish. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, he don't have a centipede. He doesn't have a Komodo dragon. He don't have a snake. He don't have a rabbit. He ain't even taking care of no roaches because I know where he lives. Do you understand? I don't know him personally. Let me just make that very plain. But the nigga already said what city he lives in. We live in the same place, so I know he all right. I know he all right. So, and I know that the money he's asking for is for his bills because they be billing, honey. Adulting ain't no joke. You can't be out here trying to ball in these streets. You can't live that close to no doggone STK and think you ain't gonna pay for it. The fuck?